Do 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 do. How is everybody feeling today? I don't even. You know what's funny that I've only realized recently is because of the fact that statistically I don't have anybody who's watching me, right? I could technically be being pranked at all times. Like I could be being pranked and thinking I'm, streaming out to the world, and in actuality I'm streaming to nobody. And honestly, if anybody went through the lengths of work it would take to do that, they kind of deserve it, you know? Give it where credit's due, you know? They've done what a lot of people can't do, which is to punk somebody to the levels of this. Right, let me just check to see if I'm moving. Yeah, I'm moving. Cool. Last time, we killed the leader of the Ondra temple because I did stupid stuff. And now he's dead, and now I can't ask him what's really happening. So, this may come back to bite us in the butt. Or it's the right thing to do and I've done it unintentionally. Either way, the thing is done. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people, as you can probably guess if you watched any of my streams before, that's just like, it's done, that's the story now, we won't continue anymore. But it really depends on what's happening specifically, and I don't know, I just find this kind of funny. And I don't think it affects huge amounts, and if it does, it does, but I'll be too far through anyway at that point. Oh, there's a cat here. Hello, you. Oh. Hello, you, eh? Oh, damn. Okay, this is a room. This is a room that I left it at, eh? What are you doing, eh? Are you gonna... Yep. Yep, that's my lap. Yep, you exist. Cool. Oh, this is why. Because it uses the key. Okay, okay, cat, I love you. But I do need to be able to also do this.
Alright then.
Right. How are we looking? What's happening here? This is a very slow door. A hole. A hole filled with... Oh! What's this? And drags her fingers on the wall. Cringing whenever... Oh, Jesus, okay. These people have gone insane. I mean, surely it can't be that bad. Surely one of these people has some sanity. There's a guy in there, I can't see it. Hey, whoa, 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 you. Okay, what's down the hole? It's just a hole? I guess it's just a hole. I mean, I guess I'll go the way that's already open? Question mark? No, actually, this is annoying me a bit. How do I sound? Oh. What's this? I sound exactly as I do normally, which is not to say good, but not to say bad. The door is sealed shut. Oh? Hovering over a skeleton half trapped in ice, a faint trace of essence lingers in the cold air of the cavern. You let your soul envelop the essence, memories spread in a thin mist under you, dim and torn, their scattered fragments floating like motes of dust in the twilight. You're walking into an oblong chamber. The stone of its underground wall glistens, still wet from the flood water. A hand clasps your shoulder. You hear a whisper. Arthrek, I don't want to look. The memory vanishes, and now all you see is a slab of stone. You're staring at it, just inches away from the wall. Your fingers trace circles on it, digging into the moss that clings onto its weathered surface. You're not sure how long you've been touching it. Perhaps you've always been. A scream jolts you. It echoes, thunders. Its echo thunders throughout the hall. Your ears hurt. A pain that digs deep, burrowing into your head like a twisted knife. You run, others run. You don't know them, but you can't remember them, but somehow you take comfort in their presence, yes. They will help you with the pain, the noise, you'll kill it. The anger of the memory subsides, and now you're sitting down on a stone, on steps carved on rock. Dozens of skeletons lie beneath frozen water. Their jaws hang open, silent, yet what's this? A low rumble? Gargling, growling, deafening. You snap your head to the side in anguish and see it. The water rushing down the hall, pushing you in a torment of white foam. You fall, your mouth opens to shout, but your screams are muffled as it fills with water. What does that mean? Movement speed when above, interrupt when you are below. Kinda good. The faction ring can go in there. This area is scary. All these areas are frankly scary. This is the purest version of I'm just going to forget everything. Instead of I'm going to forget a specific memory that's bad, it's I forget frickin' everything. Which is, you know, a way to go about it, I guess. Okay, hey. You are going to rush this person. You.
Tell me.
Going to rush this person. You. You're going to rush that. Who do we have left? You.
I'm ready.
Go after the one moon spider.
That's how it's done.
They're focusing her. You dingus. They just focused my weakest person. That's not fair.
All right then.
What does it say? Despite the ice machine that covers the dungeon and vibrates. Okay. A wand I don't need. A dagger I don't need. And camping supplies. They expected to be here for a while, eh? I find it weird that this place is covered in moon spiders, but then maybe moon spiders are kind of like a, what's the word? Cliffs of the Abbey. It might be a, like, sacred animal kind of thing. You know how, like, is it Hylia's, like, all about winged animals? Because I guess they have freedom. If I open this door, do I get attacked? Okay.
Hey.
The answer was yes.
Uh-huh.
Like a resounding yes.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Can you be dominated? No. Well, yes.
Lead the way.
I've already said where you go.
I'm ready. Ready, Watcher. Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Look at you. Stop hitting my boys. Stop hitting my boys. I'm not used to them getting into my back line like immediately. You know what? Just start healing people.
I'm ready.
You can heal them. Poor lady. Your perception.
Hey.
Do we camp? We probably should camp.
This is a place of foul memories and festering pain.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Who's there?
Oh, yeah. Hello. Hello, good sir. Tufts of downy grey hair sprouts from the back of this man's scalp like shrubs. His lower lip curls inward over a row of teeth that appear to have been mostly fallen out, and a musty odour hangs about him like a fog.
Is that you, Edith? I thought I'd lost you. I called for you. I wanted to search, but the blizzard lasted days. I'm so sorry.
He extends a hand in a gesture of apology, but then the fingers curl and he draws back. He squints as if trying to see you better.
But wait. We did find you. When the thaw finally came, I saw you rigid, frozen. You cannot be Edith. No, we are in the Abbey. Gift bearers. And you must be the Tidebringer.
No, I've come here to find something. A reliquary?
Do I imagine this? How can that be? The Abbey does not receive visitors. I suppose it matters little. The Tidebringer will come one day, and the terrible cycle will continue. The halls of silence. They take our minds, memory by memory. It would be peaceful, we were told, like going to sleep. Look around you.
We are the low tide.
The low tide, who have been sealed down here all these many years. Do we seem at peace to you?
Your order
We are lost, terrified.
Your order attacked me.
Few of us know friend from foe anymore. I may be the only one left who can still speak for us. They are peaceful in their hearts. It is this place. It has confused and agitated them. Please forgive them.
Who are you?
No one has asked me in I don't know how long. Who was I? I was the High Abbot, wasn't it? High Abbot Ferentis. That was me. Or the one before me, if not. No longer, though. I am just another brother of the low tide. I remember a woman. Was she my wife? She had curls in her hair, and she spoke softly. What became of her? I carry so many memories that I took from strangers who wanted to be rid of them. I don't know what's mine anymore. And there are so many holes. Every image a blur or a void.
This one is lost in the labyrinth of his own mind.
Would that I could be free of this place. Free to make new memories. To know who I am.
What is it that the Tidebringer is meant to do?
The Tidebringer comes to replace the High Abbot. The ritual is called... It is called... The Rising. Yes. We carry so many memories. Tragic or dangerous some. We live above for a time, devoted to Ondra. Then we come here to forget it all. Wash our souls clean of the memories. When it is done, a Tidebringer is summoned. Those above, the high tide, they become the low tide. It means they are brought here to the halls of silence.
So who replaces them?
But not before the old low tide are removed, drowned in a flood, and swept away. The rising.
You did not choose to be here?
Did we? We did. We chose it when we thought it was our duty, and that it would be peaceful. But the more we forget, the less we understand. Every day something familiar becomes strange. If I had known, I'd never have accepted my assignment to the Abbey. Nor would many, I suspect.
He made his choice when he was of sound mind. He's not himself anymore. Better to finish the ritual and release him back to the wheel.
I don't agree, but okay. What is it you want from me?
There is a relic, an aspergillum, it was called. What was it?
He thinks for a while with a pained expression, his lips mouthing words.
Well, it doesn't matter. It controls the floodwaters, but also the outer floodgates. Ondra's witness. That is the name. It is down here, but I don't recall how to reach it. The High Abbot knows. If you can find out from him, you could set us free. Open the gates. We would leave in peace and finish our lives in dignity.
Are you certain it's wise to release the low tide in this condition?
We are all so old now. There is little damage
I
we
got
can do
beat
with
up by
this.
like 5 of them. I had to rest after that. You're lying, Fraternus.
I don't know. We had this old fella in Gilded Veil. Looked harmless, couldn't talk, but he'd bite you if you tried to steal his steak when no one was looking.
Once we are free of this place, we will be able to make memories again. The confusion and paranoia will pass.
I'll see what I can do.
Use the door behind me. Safer that way.
My plan is, if given the option, stop this ritual from happening regularly, but I'm not releasing the low tide. I'm sorry, they're gonna have to be sacrificed to... They're not in the right minds. They can't do anything. Yeah, I don't want him getting done in by those. So I think they're gonna stay in here. But everyone else, like, we're stopping this from happening in the future. I think that's fair. But yeah, we're not letting these people out. I agree with Adair in this. It's pretty obviously not a good thing to do. I think reload speed's probably good on her.
Hey,
Oh god, I put on commands? Okay.
hey.
Slam into him. Hit him with this. You get in there. Hit him with this.
Tell me.
We're keeping you guys back. You 3 can start shooting.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you can start using a soul fire on him. I'm not saying that I'm scared. It's this. That's what scares me. One attack on us and he's already done that amount of damage. The monks are scary because they can get into my backline with literally me having nothing to do. Like, nothing to do with it. Oh, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
You go here. Okay, we're all in this fight. This looks like... Okay, that's fine. Keep on you. Yeah, you go on him. Yeah, that's actually a good shout. I just got something called super murder because I've killed more than 1,200 monsters or NPCs. I'm not sure I should be happy about that. I'll be honest, I am. But I don't think I should be. What the hell hit me? God, I'm taking bits of damage in every one of these fights. Which might be the way you're supposed to...
Of course.
What's supposed to happen, but I don't like it.
Hey.
What is this?
And what do we have here? Be cautious. Be constant.
There's an alternate way of getting in here. Okay. Beyond the door, you catch glimpses of shapes in the darkness, wails and whispers, faint and erratic echoes from within the...
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Door's barred. Oh god, they're all here. Paladin?
Hey.
Got me other than that.
Tell me.
Oh, no, you gotta stay here actually. Shoot this way. You. Knock him over. Okay, this went actually surprisingly well. You're having a problem. But it could be worse. And now, everybody can shoot him. And you can eventually do something. Make sure he's healed. We are going to make sure that this person is disintegrated. And you're going to make sure that this person is disintegrated. Did it work? It didn't work that well. He's still knocked down. Ow! You know what? You need to get in there. Never mind, he's dead. I didn't want to do this.
Of course.
But it's obvious that any form of noise annoys them. That might be behind the door.
Hey.
Back to panels. Ah. This I've done. Okay, so it starts with a flourishing city. Then a city in flames. Then a tidal wave. Then a barren shore. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, arrange. It starts with a barren shore. Then a flourishing city. Then a city in flames. And then a tidal wave. Okay. I thought I had this. In my head, it's flourishing city, city in flames, tidal wave, barren shore. I'm going to try that again. Flourishing city, city in flames, tidal wave, barren shore. It's not that. How about this? Tidal wave. No, I have it. Reset. It's city in flames, tidal wave, barren shore, flourishing city. Form the sign of the tide. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm sharp enough to get that. Why aren't you coming with me? Come on. This looks like it's going to be important. I don't want to fight more eyeless. I genuinely almost lost to 2 of them before.
Hey.
This allows us through. Need be. How does this got anything related to the eyeless, though? Embedded in the deep semicircle slab, what looks to be a vessel for the sprinkling of holy water. In the context, however, it looks more like a lever. There are images engraved on the wall behind it. One of a rising wave, one of an open gate. I have killed a lot of them. Right? So the question is, do I let out a bunch of potentially dangerous, dementia-ridden people into the world? Or do I kill them, but perpetuate the cycle of them being, of this constant, forcibly turning them dementia-ridden? My hopeful option was that I could open the gate, then get them the proper help they need to recover. But I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's what it's going to be. I think we're perpetuating the cycle. Faint trickle of water is audible at the edge of your hearing. It goes steadily into a roaring torrent. Veritas, it's time. I wish you the best in the next life. Go once more into the wheel. Human voices echo through the stone halls, pleading, gurgling, screaming, and then silence. With a click, the machine releases its hold on the strange rod. You pack the vessel away.
A cruel mercy.
Exactly. It is a cruel mercy. A mercy I do not wish to have given to other people, but I have to have done. I actually just think passive healing is incredible. Using modified takedown. Oh yeah, 100%.
Hey.
I wish them all the best in whatever life they have next. I'm sorry it has come to this. Genuinely. I do not wish to have been a part of it, but I believe it was the right choice. The danger to the world was much too high. It must be gotten rid of. It is callous. I guarantee I would not be able to do it if I was here in real life. But I believe it was the right choice. But those screams will haunt me for the rest of my mortal life. And I hope fueled the gods that they don't do the same to me. We get attacked again, we get attacked again. But we move into the main hall. While I am actually looking at this, actually. Well, there's no army, right? Oh, that army. Right, we haven't found the salt well. So much violence. Right. I forgot that we must continue this.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Fine.
Hey,
Hey there.
I'm not an intruder as far as you're concerned.
Tell me.
Just hit them with some of soul fires to get them out of the way.
hey.
Hey there.
Lead the way.
Hey.
Knock him over. There was another one? Oh, there was two.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, Watcher. I'm ready. I'm here. Ready, Watcher.
Fight on, Sagani!
This is not fair. They knocked my dudes out for well too long.
I'm ready. Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Stop shooting the guy who's on our side. Okay, we're just gonna go the other way. Well, we didn't want there to be so much death and destruction to the point where the Ondra temple is gonna be done. I didn't really mind the idea of taking bad memories from other people as like a concept.
Alright then.
You had to go and... Okay, that should be fine. You had to go and just... You know, attack me. You didn't need to attack me. I didn't want more needless death on in this land. There's a dude that's just there. Ligara, why didn't you come with me? Imagine if I got caught out by one attack with just Ligara. And now we're gonna have to fight another 2 people that are guarding the blimmin' gate. Yep. I think I need to go out that direction and then we're good.
I'm here.
Why are you at the front? We're 100% taking control over you.
Hey.
So much so that we're going to focus you onto here and you onto here.
Hey there.
Nobody's going to focus this guy.
I'm ready.
Was he saying something to the vault?
I'm ready.
Tell me.
How is this fair? Okay, everybody move to like up here. No, like over. Okay, you move over here, you move over here, you move over here, please. It's like they're telling me to go to the vaults, you know?
You watcher.
Now you focus there. You focus there, you focus there. In fact, actually, we've got one of these left.
My thoughts are clear. I'm ready. Ready, watcher. Thoughts are done.
Right, we move all of these and we get ready. As you turn. And then you're fine. I put like a... I don't know, like a... You know what, let's do this on you.
I'm ready.
Knock him over. Hit him with some.
That didn't work.
What else do we have in terms of abilities we can do on them? %, there.
Hey,
There goes your damage reduction.
hey. Of course.
I mean, we have the key for this, right?
Keeping an eye out.
Isn't this something? It's here. The salt well.
In this room is a pool. It's small but deep enough that you can't see the bottom. The glassy surface almost looks frozen. So does Manue. She stands rooted in place, staring at it.
You know, I thought it'd be bigger.
And I thought you'd be diving in by now. It makes a little noise of frustration in the back of her throat.
You know how when you've been thinking about something so long, you're worried that when you finally get it, it won't be what you expected?
She tugs at one of her bracelets.
I mean, for all we know, that thing's just filled with leeches.
You're stalling.
Don't remind me.
Memory is a penance for misdeeds you've no right. Nope. What if the memory of the massacre has prevented you from committing similar crimes? Possible. Your suffering helps no one forget the massacre. Nope. The problem has never been your memory. It's part of your soul that led you to... No. Do it or don't, but make up your mind. I think I'll go for 1. Not really 2. I don't think it has. Not 3. Not 4. You were never liable for the massacre, you remember? Let go of your guilt.
You're right. Okay. Here goes.
Oh, never mind. I made her do the pool. Hopefully it doesn't get...
That's cold.
Do you feel anything?
I think I'm going numb, actually. This is the right pool, isn't it?
This is the temple to Ondra. Perhaps you need to give up something. Give something up. Her eyes go wide and she snaps her finger.
I've got it.
She digs through her pack and produces a thick bundle of cloth bound with leather. It's the same bundle you glimpsed earlier. She snaps the leather cords and unrolls the cloth, revealing a wine bottle.
Took this from the Marcheso cellar the night I awakened. Been saving it for a special occasion.
She cradles the bottle and brushes dust from the green glass. Heaving a sigh, she swings it by the neck and smashes it against the steps. She drops the rest in the broken bottle into the pool where it spirals into the depths. Meanwhile, the wine has formed a rolling, bloody cloud in the water. It spreads in a long, swirling tentacles. The surface of the pool ripples, and she paddles at the spreading cloud. Crimson tentacles erupt from it, writhing and reaching. She grasps as one wraps around her arm.
What is that?
Grab her. You reach for her just as another wine-coloured tentacle wraps around her head. She shouts as it pulls her under. Adir grabs your arm and pulls you back before you fall in two. Oh, she's dead. I liked her. She disappears into the pool. You can't see anything through the crimson murk. Except for the blossoming cloud of wine, the water looks perfectly still again. The seconds go by.
Where did that thing come from?
As at last, bubbles break the surface. Are you alright? She thinks for a moment, then she nods. climbs up the steps and out the salt well. As she does, the reddish colour dissipates from the water, leaving only the glassy clear surface and the unfathomable depths below. What do you remember? She squints, thinking. Water pools at her feet.
I remember running, but I don't remember what chased me. And I remember fear, but I don't remember what scared me. And I gave something up, but I don't remember why.
I'm not sure this is what you had in mind.
Me neither.
She tilts her head to one side and wiggles a finger in her ear until the spurt of water streams out.
But it feels like an improvement.
Something drips out of the floor. She holds her right hand up and looks at the trickle of blood running from the cut in her head. Takes the folded cloth, the one she wrapped the wine bottle in, from the floor and staunches the bleeding. Clean consciousness. She jerks her head towards the exit.
Hey,
What does that mean? What did you gain? +2 dexterity. Fair enough.
hey. Hey.
Consider it done. There. What did I tell you?
It's a club. The one-handed club. Do we want anyone to have a one-handed club?
Hey.
She could do with a one-handed club, I guess. Let's see. I could enchant it to have, like, an actual quality. It's already exceptional, never mind. Give it a secondary damage. No, I think she's fine.
Hey.
What have I got here? Curse of cold clay. I think cold clay makes me think you should go. How are we looking? Tax collected, loss. Okay, we got a ton that time. How are we doing on completing these? 1 hour, and then I only have one left to do. That's kind of huge. I think it's this way. The reliquary. Sorry, it's probably there. I'm going to be attacked again, right? No. Okay, well, before doing this, talk to me. Have you been doing since the salt well? I know that look. You're worried. I've lost more than a few bad dreams. It's strange knowing my life's been shaped by something I don't remember. She tilts her head to one side, thinking. But I finally feel like I can look forward instead of back. I just have to figure out what I'm looking for.
Hey.
This is going to be big. You get a save.
Hey.
Why is there armor in this place that's surely just fine? With absolutely no eyeless in any capacity. Oh, okay.
I knew the Abbey was a secret, but I had no idea.
What's this? Where does this take me? It doesn't tell me. Lodged between rows of crystalline rock, a large fragment of metal protrudes. It looks as though it might be possible to pry it loose. What? I'm not gonna pry loose something stuck in the head before checking anything else. Okay, I am. At your touch, the splinters of metal begin to glow orange. Heat surges up through your hands and arms and envelops you with such intensity, you feel as though you're melting down. The heat spreads to the world around you, turns it orange and then yellow and then white. The ground, the sky, everything around you drips in molten globs and begins to take shape beneath you as if in an invisible mould. You and the shard are the last thing to melt and fall, and your addition to the molten pool completes the shape of an immense hammer. The metal cools as quickly as it is heated. The handle is gripped now by two great leathery hands, and the hammer is cocked back over a shoulder as broad and molted as a hilltop. The wielder whirls around and heaves the hammer, and you are flying upwards for what seems like ages until the airless blackness above. Into the airless blackness above. As you spin, you catch the glimpse of a rock large enough to be a moon. It is close, far too close to the world. The force of the impact shatters the hammer and stone alike. The rock is redirected outwards, but a section of the front face is cleaved off and begins to fall, splintering apart at the cracks. In hundreds and thousands of fragments blossoming outwards in all directions, debris showers the atmosphere, trailing smoke and fire. Below, land and sea are far off, but gradually rising up. Look to the land. Features are becoming clearer by the moment. As you streak towards the earth, you are lodged in an enormous boulder, falling among other smaller fragments that heat and burst around you on all sides. Beneath you, snow-capped mountains rise up, dotted here and there by cities of stone and Ada. The impact will be destruction of all. The largest of fragments, wide as a city, barrels downward in a fiery cocoon. Its size reduces as the edges immolate, but it won't burn up in time. Silently lands in the distant ocean, sending a column of water skyward, radiating ripples that spread like wrinkles in fabric. Then its sound comes tearing through the sky. It sounds like thunder. The shadow of your rock fragments is visible, now getting larger by the second. This is the city. You're moments away from striking the ground when a massive shape throws itself in your path. The last thing you hear, another rumbling impact. But that isn't what it is. It's a chuckle, relieved, breathless. You hear two words. Made it. Everything goes dark. You open your eyes. The metal hammer fragment has come free, and you now hold it in your hands. It is warm to the touch. The air around you is suddenly turbulent, spiteful. A cold, damp wind whips your face. Salt crystals collect in your nostrils and the creases of your eyes. The floor below you becomes blue-grey and glassy, churning and rolling, and when you fall, you crash through the water. Violent waves hurl and spin you. Something slithers around your ankles, seizes you with incredible strength, drags you down into the silty depths. When the pulling stops, you are hovering at the centre of an endless blue abyss. You see neither surface nor floor. You seem to be facing downward, but there is no way to be sure. A voice sounds from everywhere at once, and the immense pressure wave of each utterance sends you reeling.
Deceitful wretch! Grave robber! You who dig for that which you did not bury. Speak! Explain yourself and be judged.
I seek a means of defeating an army that threatens my lands.
You seek what is mine! What was rightfully lost!
The outburst propels you, sending you end over end.
Your actions speak for themselves. The battery opened. The forge ignited. You set free souls that hid from me. That stole from me and evaded my judgment. The dwarves sealed their own fate. The forge was meant to be forgotten. And now, here you are again, denying peace to the buried.
The turbulence around you calms, silt settles like a slow exhaustion, and the vast dark seascape beyond the murk fades in. Rays of light trickle down from afar above, onto the green columns of kelp that rises from the depths and sways back and forth in the current. Fish and mollusks patrolling them in groups of hundreds and thousands. The nearest passes you with a watchful eye. What are the bones of one god doing sealed in the temple of another?
Do not play coy with a god, Watcher. I know you have seen his death. I feel it whenever a forgotten thing is taken from me. Abidin did not deserve to die here. This place, it was the least I could do to give his remains some privacy.
The least you could do?
The least I could do for ending his life.
Life drains from your surroundings. The kelp forest becomes a corpse of black tendrils, stark and twisted as regret.
I called the moon down to me, Ioni brother. It was against his wishes. He would not listen to reason, would not listen to me. In his madness, he splintered the moon. But it was not enough. The greatest of the fragments still fell toward that which he would protect. In the end, he took position where it would fall, and absorbed the impact himself.
You make it sound as though you were the sane one.
The other gods knew what had to be done, but they lacked the will to go through with it. Even gods have their attachments. To erase all knowledge of such a grand thing required unthinkable devastation. The Eastern Reach, Deadfire. Mine was the only solution. When I called down Ioni brother, they remained silent. Even Abaddon. He knew it was for the best, but he tried to stop it all the same. Perhaps deep down I knew he would. I should have expected it. I could have stopped it.
But why the temple? Why the secrecy?
That time has been forgotten now. And so his death belongs to me. Everything he was before the impact.
But you slew another god. Surely the other gods know this. Surely Abaddon knows this. The current surged through the kelp bed, pushing each plant sideways like saplings in a hurricane and propelling you backwards amidst a torrent of wayward fish.
No! He cannot know! He must never know! Understand, he was not always as he is now. His body was not all he left behind. He was devoted to progress and industry from the beginning. But so too was he devoted to preservation. In those times he would let nothing go. Nothing could be forgotten. His will was iron long before his body.
What was it he was trying to preserve?
Time has finished much of what I started. I cannot tell you that, mortal, for fear of undoing all its costly work.
Preservation, so that's why he went so far to oppose you.
We agreed long ago, all of us, not to alter the course of Kith's civilization. Not directly. Not unless there were no other choice. But in this matter, there was no other choice. He understood that as well as anyone. It was for duty that he opposed it. I would have stopped it if I could, but by then it was too late.
I want to ask you about something else.
You may ask.
What do you mean the Forge is meant to be forgotten?
It was never meant for mortal use. Such power, such truths lie within it. It can bring only ruin. When the Pargrunin came to the White March, they were peaceful. They shared common beliefs and purpose. Their visions for the Forge tore them apart. You have seen this for yourself. They would have destroyed themselves in the end.
How convenient that we'll never know.
You need only look to the history of your own civilization for assurance. How many wars, how many fallen empires might have been averted if only their leaders could forget the objects of their ambition. I mourned the loss of the Pargrunin. Misfortune brought them here. They did not deserve to end so soon.
Why did you pull down the moon?
The great conundrum of a god is how close to become with your subjects. Too far and they lose hope. Too close and your own judgment fails. Civilizations are meant to ebb and flow. Allow them to persist for too long in power or knowledge, and you invite catastrophe.
You invite ascension.
There was a time when we let our sympathies get the better of us. When memories were allowed to persist that should have been washed away.
Oh, did when they reincarnated keep all their memories?
The other gods could not be moved to act. I did what had to be done without them.
You're talking about the Ingwithians.
I speak of what is forgotten. I failed that day, but my purpose was achieved in the end. I will not dredge up the memory to satisfy idle curiosity.
The army that destroyed the dwarfs, the eyeless, are they yours?
What the world casts aside, I take into my care. A thing may be forgotten, but it is never alone as long as I am here. They were lost children, abandoned, fixed on a purpose that no longer had meaning.
They're Ingwithian, like, constructs, aren't they?
I took them in, gave them new purpose. I did not create them, but yes, they are mine.
They are Abaddons. I saw them forged.
They were his once, I won't deny it. He created them as assistants to carry out his work on Aora. But he has long been the overseer of progress in the world. Leaving things behind has always been his way. I allow him to leave his past in my care, so that it does not hold him back.
You and Abaddon have a unique connection, then?
I suppose we do. But then, the gods have always been able to accomplish far greater things when working together.
There's something else to discuss about the eyeless.
Speak your mind.
You haven't given me the whole truth about the eyeless, have you?
Careful what you accuse a god of, mortal.
Abaddon didn't abandon those creatures. You made him forget them, otherwise he might remember how he died.
And what if I did, mortal? It does him no harm to forget. On the contrary, it lifts a burden. If Abaddon remembered, it would threaten the harmony between the gods. It was not so long ago that conflict between us led to disaster in your world, and the death of one of our number. Memory is but an image we create to make sense of the present. It carries no truth or meaning but what we ascribe. A slight alteration to it is a small price to pay for peace.
It's wrong to deceive it. I expect better from a god.
Memory deceives. It distorts. It reimagines. This is no different. The peace between the gods is already fragile. It will not withstand another shock.
There's something else to discuss about the eyeless.
Speak your mind.
What new purpose did you give them?
Some things that are forgotten must never be remembered. Not merely for the benefit of those who forgot, but for the entire world. There can be no second thoughts, no sympathy or stays of execution. The eyeless were born to fulfill this task, though even their creator did not know it. They are single-minded and relentless.
You mean they kill those who remember what you want forgotten?
They do not flinch when called upon to do what is necessary. Kith owe them a great debt for the troubles they have hidden away. You may ask.
You say on one hand you had to call down the moon, yet on the other that you would have stopped it if it for Abaddon.
The death of a god is a calamity. You are living in the aftermath of one such death.
You said that
surely you can understand.
You said that sympathies can't get in the way. What are yours for Abaddon?
He deserved better. Of all the other gods, he was the only one who acted, who held to his convictions.
The goddess of relentlessness must have appreciated such a quality.
Yes. I admired him for that.
But it's more than that. You loved him. The push and the pull of current became long and heavy like a sigh.
Whatever he was to me, it was not meant to last. Always our duty is to Aora first. I knew he opposed what I intended. That he would wish to preserve what I meant to destroy. I knew it would cause a rift that might never be mended. But I never imagined he'd go so far. I never imagined it would mean I would never know him, as I once did.
If he doesn't remember dying, why not begin again with him?
Because it might cause him to remember. No, mortal. Better that we should exist as we are now. What happened once must never happen again. Bad enough that I am cursed to remember it. You may ask.
I need you to call off the eyeless.
On the contrary, mortal, their work must continue. Far too much was uncovered while they lay dormant.
They drew attention to the very things you wish hidden. In my dreams I have seen them swarming over Deerwood.
Those who know too much of the White Forge will be washed clean from Aora. And then the eyeless shall rest once more.
This isn't some lone tribe of dwarfs. The Forge sees visitors from all over now. The eyeless will tear Deerwood apart. It will never be forgotten. The sea life around you stirs back and forth, agitated, restless.
Even if it is as you say, there is nothing that can be done. The eyeless do not think for themselves. They have only the purpose that is given to them. They do not stop until the purpose is fulfilled. They will not change course now for me or anyone. I am sorry.
Kaito said they could be called off.
Only if those they pursue are no longer a threat. The raid Sarens were stopped before they could take the White Forge. In your case, Watcher, you are well beyond that now. And if what you say is true, then the Deerwood is as well.
It was your doing. You must intervene.
The interventions of gods seldom work out in anyone's favor. Our touch is too heavy. The world crumbles beneath it. It is why we so often enlist the help of mortals. They execute our wishes with greater care. I have done far too much already.
If you won't stop them, then I will.
Your determination is commendable. But the eyeless number in the thousands. You will need more than strength or luck.
The help of the god would be welcome.
I will give you what aid I can. I bade the eyeless to remain hidden when at rest. They are gathered in the hollow of a great rock, splintered from Aeoni Brother. It lies in a flooded crater known as Kairin's Scar. Know too that they were built to answer the call of their master's hammer. When they hear it strike, they come to its aid. If you were to take that piece of his hammer from here and reshape it in Abaddon's forge into a likeness of the original, you might be able to call them to you. But destroying them would be another matter. I know of one way, but only from the center of the Lion's Den. Only with their master's hammer in your service. If you can do all this, if you can reshape what remains of Abaddon's hammer and bring it inside their lair, I can instruct you there on what you would need to do.
I'll do what I can.
And I will see you through when the time comes.
I will remake the hammer in White Forge and stop the eyeless.
If you do not, be assured, they will come for you as they did for the Pargrunen.
Sure.
Careful as you approach the lake. When I claimed the eyeless, I made sure they would not be discovered while they slept. Many of my most devoted followers stand watch there. They will not allow you near. And there is something far worse. Something more fearsome and dangerous than any eyeless. Let us hope you do not attract its attention.
And there's nothing you can do? In place of an answer, a sudden surge in the current from beneath sends you hurtling upwards. The surface above you approaching fast, shifting, glimmering like quicksilver. You emerge soaking wet on the stone floor of the reliquary, gasping for breath as if you've been holding it for hours. Frickin' hell.
Hey.
I'm scared to do these, because I don't know where it takes me. So where did they say it was? I will leave these areas for now. I'm assuming I'm still going to get attacked when I leave here. I don't want to be attacked. Why can't you just make them forget that they have something they have to do? You know? Just forget your mission. You're devoted to me. Forget this. And then you just forget. It's gone. Go back up. I think there might have... I think these people are smart enough. There is definitely a way of doing it. Of getting out there and not having to deal with all the boys in the yard. And surely something over here lets me leave. Right? No? Okay. All's been completed. Final one. 2 days. Oh, nothing here. I'll take the box. Nice. Okay, we're gonna have to kill him. But like, what are the chances that here or up there is like anywhere of like note? You know what? Let's try up there. The worst thing that happens is that we have to deal with more fights, which, you know, is kind of expected. Boundary in Durgan's Battery. Yeah, let's leave. I knew there would be a way. I knew it. Jesus. Incredible heat ripples upwards from the white forge and laps against your exposed skin. The fragment of Abaddon grows warm in your hands as if in recognition. Only a fraction of the size of the original, but there is metal enough to create a hammer fit for a person of your size to wield. In this forge, the fragment could be shaped anew. Make the hammer. You call to mind every memory you have witnessed of the great hammer. The image coalesces and takes shape in your mind's eye. You know every curve, every engraving. Even as the shapeless lump of metal you can see the fragment for what it's meant to become. The fragment is slow to heat, even in the white forge, and quick to cool as you work it against the anvil. Sweat drizzles down your body and puddles at your feet. Your arm grows sorer with every swing of your forge hammer until you can barely lift it. Minutes turn to hours. As Abaddon's hammer begins to take shape, the ring of your own hammer against it takes on a familiar tone. One that you've heard in your dreams. With each strike, an image flashes in your mind. It's hazy at first, but it gains detail as the hammer begins to resemble the original. Over time, the image becomes a frozen landscape centered around the crater lake. Eyeless patrol its frozen surface in droves, and this can only be the place that Ondra described. Chiron's Scar. The eyeless pause here and there when you strike and look up, as though hearing the echo of the wind. In the distance, as more details appear, You see other landmarks, Starwood, Durgan's battery. You understand where the lake lies in the White's March, where you must take this hammer. Finally, with careful etchings of the last details with your chisel, the hammer is complete. No sooner do you make the final mark that you feel a pure radiant energy pulsing from it, like a mechanical heartbeat. There is an indestructible beauty to the shape, and the weighting and design. It feels as though the realization of the metal's purpose. You take up the hammer and its power rushes over you in waves, and it shakes your body so hard you nearly drop to your knees. The tremor passes, but the surge of power remains. The hair on your hand stands on end. In your hand is a fateful recreation of a divine instrument.
I know you're holding the weapon of a god, but don't let it go to your head.
Is it like a weapon I can use? What the?
I've heard enough.
The sound of an argument reaches you from the steps. Dylan marches into the room, arms crossed, while Wengham bounds over behind him.
This threatens all of us now.
Matron Bergen lumbers over, flanked by two stout ogres.
She's right. We've got to fight together.
You also recognize Adric's following them. His shoulders are rigid and his arm has clasped in front of him. Wingrid sees you and points enthusiastically.
See, Darien, she'll tell ya. We can stop them.
Tension crackles in the air. Darien whirls and cuts Wergen off with a chopping motion.
If she's seen them, she knows better.
What's going on here?
Something killed a whole crew of hunters out in the wood. Tore them apart like dolls, insects.
Despite his steady posture, his eyes flit and flicker like flies, and his upper lip shines with sweat.
Something like the creatures that attacked my fort, perhaps?
Wergen mutters something to his escort, and they snort in agitation.
I told ya. All we gotta do is get him in range of these cannons, and then we blast them.
Brings their hands together in a loud clap.
We don't even know what they are.
He shuts his eyes and breathes loudly through his nose. I do. They're known as the Eyeless.
The destruction my dreams warned me of.
He gazes in horror. Suddenly she rounds on Wergen and Durden.
And your greed and recklessness have brought them on us all!
He rolls her shoulders back and bares her teeth at the two villagers. Rage hangs over her like a musk. They each take a step back and square off against the ogre.
You burning our village didn't help matters none.
Wergen's feral grimace exposes needle-sharp teeth.
It wasn't my clan that attacked you.
No difference. One ogre stinks as bad as the next.
I could be rational. You may be right, Bergen, but this isn't helping. Perhaps you should go. He blinks in surprise. The silence is long. At last she snorts.
Deal with them on your own, then. I won't spill my clan's blood over Kith folly.
He trudges away without a backward glance. That's a shame. I could have had them as friends.
Just as well.
What's your plan for dealing with them exactly?
They're hidden in the scar. I'll face them there. They gape into disbelief.
That lake's notorious. Folk never come back from that.
Her eyes suddenly go wide.
Oh.
You'll need all the help you can get. I have fewer men to offer than I would like, but the Iron Flail stands ready. Our siege weapons are at your disposal. The same ones you threw at the battery's walls? These eyeless will come for us all if they aren't stopped here and now. Forget it. You're not bringing your army into our backyard.
He looks to you and nods.
Tell him.
It is right. We need to work together. It's no time to worry about what's past, Diridan.
Guess you're right. Won't be anything left of Stalwart.
Okay, right. I should have definitely not gone with the leave.
You know, those heavy cannons you fixed might come in handy. Hear me out. Karen's scar should be just in range for those.
If those things are on the move, we don't. If you're really gonna stop them, take this. It's not much, but it's good enough to. I'm sorry about what I said.
Okay, we are trying this again. Because I want those ogres on my side. Mainly because I can't actually deal with what's there. Generally. I couldn't beat 2 eyeless. And I haven't gotten a buff since then. I mean, I got a weapon of the gods. But it wasn't like a weapon of the gods, you know? Like, I don't actually think I can use it. So we're going to try this again. We're going to be...
Alright then.
Not going to choose the diplomatic route because it wasn't diplomatic. So we've read all this.
So much is concentrated in what you now hold. Incredible.
We'll stop again once we're at the point where the ogres are here.
I've heard enough. This threat. She's right.
See, Derek?
If she's seen.
What's going on here?
A whole crew of hunters out. Something.
I told.
We don't even know what they
I
are.
do. They're known as the Eyeless.
The destruct.
And you burning up wasn't no difference. One ogre stinks as bad as the next.
Calm down, everyone. None of that matters now. They grumble, shifting on their feet, glaring suddenly. After a pause, he looks back at you.
I came to offer my clan's help.
The others gawk at her.
The White March has been our home for centuries. We'll defend it alongside you.
Your aid would be welcome. He presents an ancient banded horn in both of her calloused hands, holding it out to you.
Sound it anywhere in the White March, and 3 of my best warriors will be at your side. Your battles become ours.
Yes.
What's your plan for dealing with them exactly?
I'll face them. They gape in disbelief.
That lake's notorious.
You'll need all the help you can. The same ones these eyeless will
forget it. Tell him.
It is right. We need to work together. It's no time to worry about what's past.
Guess you're right. Won't be anything left of Stalwart if we don't stop these monsters anyway.
He looks down at the spot his heels have ground into the grit. We'll assemble at the scar and await your order. Be ready, my friend. It will be a great battle. He bows slightly and steps away.
You know, those heavy cannons you fixed might come in handy.
She grins, a mysterious twinkle in her eye. Erin starts to groan and she holds up both hands.
Hear me out. Karen's scar should be just in range for those guns. You just point out your target and I'll do the rest.
If those things are on the move, we don't have much time. If you're really gonna stop them, take this. It's the best of the ore we've pulled from Stalwart's mines.
He gives a solemn nod.
It's not much, but it's good enough to make the old Pargrunan smiths proud. I'm sorry about what I said before. Just don't take it out on the rest of the village.
I wouldn't. You were being reasonable. Like, fairly reasonable. You may call upon the aid of the crag ogres by using the battle horn. You can call the Redcaran's aid by using the burning pitch trebuchet. You are granted the burning pitch trebuchet. You may call upon the cannons of Durgan's battery by using the heavy cannon blast ability. You were granted the heavy cannon grass. Okay. Did I get the hammer? Is it a key item? I guess it is. I was kind of hoping I had the hammer of a god on my side. I don't see the trebuchet either. Unless my character has it on. I don't...
Hey.
Do you have it?
Ready, Watcher.
I'm here.
Have I missed something?
Hey.
I don't see the horn. I don't see... There's the horn. Put that on my character. Oh, there! Okay, well then the other one will be... this, my Stormcaller. Ooh, who do I bind that to, though? Is it... It's two-handed. Do I give it to her? That's kind of funny. It's technically the same speed. There's a lot more damage. Is legendary. Does she have the thing that makes her better with specific weapons? Yes, but that doesn't include hammer, right? Warhammer! It includes Warhammer! Screw this weapon! It can never beat this. Bind your soul to it. Boy Island's Ring of the Ancient Forge. Stun. AoE stun. Gives them fatigue. Holy damn. That's a cool weapon to have.
Hey. Hey.
We go to the Scar. We barely are gonna win this. We are gonna win this. We are gonna win this. Holy damn. I can't take all of those. Is there a way to avoid...
Below. Terrible, tireless servants.
We 100% hide? Is there a way I can do this without fighting them? Somebody died there. Maybe they died finding a way around these boys. There's no way they're this close, right? Okay, yeah, that's just a random boy.
All right, then.
Tell me.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Barbarian.
Tell me.
Hey.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Holy damn, what is this?
I'm ready.
Yeah?
Ready, Watcher.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
I'm here.
I'm ready.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I in the middle of this fight?
I'm here.
Oh, because for some reason I decided to use fists.
I'll teach you a lesson.
I'm ready.
I'm here.
Freros, seres.
Okay. Okay. Right, what's this person looking at? Whoever this was, he's been long dead. What remains of his flesh is blackened and frozen solid. The crater worries you and your three companions. It feels wrong, tainted, but the lure of riches is stronger. That giant rock in the center of the lake may contain gold, gems, more. It took a week of backbreaking labor, but the boat is finished. It may not be entirely watertight, but it'll be enough to get you across the lake and back. You set off from the shore, the icy winds filling the sail. Satan grins at you. He expresses the most doubt that the boat would float. A moment later, he's gone, barely managing a scream as the gigantic tentacle yanks him from the boat and under the water. Shit, there's a kraken. More tentacles emerge from the water. The air is filled with the sound of crackling and splintering wood as the boat gets pulled apart. You dive into the water without a second thought and begin swimming madly for shore, hoping your friends are doing the same. Your heavy furs weigh you down, but by some miracle you make it on land. You hear the bubbling sound and look up to see one of the fish people, a Lagafu, standing over you, its spear raised. You rise to your knees, your hands raised, showing you have no weapons, that you pose no threat. The Lagafu makes the sound again. Wait, you start to say, but the creature dives its spear deep into your chest before you can say anything else. Mercifully, the agony is brief before the world fades.
Hey.
There's a kraken.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
There's a frickin' kraken in the water. What am I supposed to do against a kraken? I assume it's more powerful than the
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Lead the way.
I'm ready.
You know what? No, we'll do this.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Yeah? I'm ready.
I love the fact that she gains endurance over time.
hey.
Like, it wasn't
They shall
personal.
see nothing while I see much.
I didn't kill that baby. I just need to see if there's an alternate route that means I don't have to fight a million eyeless. I don't think there is. I mean, this route is obviously significantly longer. I can maybe do this jump and that jump. It cuts off a bit? Maybe? But I'm not 100% sure if it cuts off a lot. Let's explore the other side. If we get even remotely close to seeing an enemy, we double back and we assess our options. Like, there's a bunch of enemies here. I think the other way's slightly longer. Because I think it's like this, as opposed to this bit we know is fine. We don't know if the rest of this area is fine. Okay, they're not a problem really. Everyone attack, and then you run and attack.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, that's just one that...
I'll take a peek.
I can hear the sound of big stomping. Which worries me. But I don't have any idea. It could be coming from... I'm more scared of this than I'm scared of anything I've seen in the base game. These eyeless are terrifying. And there's different versions. I saw the one with the saw hand. More fanatics. Okay, so we have fanatics that way. Good here. So it is definitely, if we can ford this bit, it is definitely an improvement. It means we will be dealing with less enemies in general. A span of ice flows separate two larger sheets. The flows continuously roll the water and bump into each other when an arrhythmic cracks. Despite their unstable positions, the flows are packed tightly enough that it's possible you could leap across the span. Still, anyone short of grace and balance stands a good chance of sliding off the ice into the frigid water. Okay, I will try. Idea makes it safely across the two flows, but third spin underfoot, the ice turn is surprisingly shift, sending him down. Fighting intense cold is tough enough to resist its numbing effects. Swiftly swimming to the edge. Why did he do
They
it?
shall see nothing while I see much.
Is there any chance I can do this to just jump across? Like, can I jump this? No? Fuck. Can I jump this? Don't know what that means. Where are they? I can hear it, but I don't know where it is. Show me your face. Is that one moving? Like at all? I don't think it's moving, but I don't know if it can see this direction. Maybe it can't see me. It 100% can see us. Okay,
I'm ready.
hit him with everything you have.
Hey.
You, slam into him. Why can't I hit him with that? Who knows?
I'm here.
You, knock him over.
Hey.
I'm here.
Is that a ranged one?
I'm ready.
Yeah? Your thoughts
There's a
must
particular
look deep.
reason I can't mind meld this one. Oh wait, is it? Let me read this. Never mind, I misread it. I need this. Where do they have it? They don't have it.
Hey
Do you
there.
have it? This is more important. You can get the soul fire on.
I'm here.
You're not immune to being stunned, right? You immune to terrify? Who knows? We gotta try it.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey there.
This one repeats.
You need to do this. Get him down before you can do anything. Please, please.
Ready,
He's no longer dead. He's not dead. He's not dead.
Hey there.
Another 2 of those on.
Ready, Watcher. I'm ready.
Hey.
Tell me.
On them. Everybody. Everybody on them.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready.
Can't get a quick shot.
Okay, now that that's done, you go in.
I'm ready.
Wait, are these the only dudes I have to fight? No, we're gonna have to fight another wave.
I'm here.
Yeah?
Oh, there's nothing I can do.
I'm ready.
Hey.
God, I wish there was.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
I got no idea what he's doing.
Something works.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Why are her attacks ineffective? They're supposed to do extra damage against this specific kind of opponent. Want to fatigue. This one, though.
Can't.
Freros! Seres!
He's getting close.
I just have to try something else.
Thoughts are done.
Freros! Seres! For the Republic!
Thoughts are done.
Jesus, those things are strong.
All right, then.
Eyes open.
What's happened? Oh, I've paid my hireling. Sure. Look at that. One more and we're done. Okay. Stick to this side. Why are they here?
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
I'm here.
Ready, Watcher.
Why are they working with demons?
I'm here. I'm ready.
Tell me. Hey there.
Yeah, I have not planned this one particularly good.
And that's how it's done.
But we're fine. We're fine. Let's see if we can sneak this way. Yep. And he can't see us. What the? Okay. Never mind. I'll be dominated, of course.
I'm here.
Yeah?
We'll wait until they're within range.
Tell me.
You can attack that one.
I'm ready.
You can attack that one. Dog, go after that. Oh no!
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hey.
Hey there.
He's two per rest. Okay, everybody get their shots off.
This is getting nowhere.
Everyone gets their shots off. Then you're gonna move to right here.
Hey there.
Okay, they're taking damage. See if you can knock that one prone.
Hey.
You heal yourself. Actually, no, don't heal yourself. This is more important. Right, they're down. You heal yourself.
This one repels my touch.
I'm here.
I'm ready.
I just have to try something else.
Hey.
And with soul fire on them. Did that do nothing to them? Give them another heal.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's gonna do the scream. We're screwed. No? Okay, it was just a kick. I mean, the kick is terrifying, sure.
Yeah?
Hey.
Great job, by the way, there. How long are we prone for? 1.7
Ready,
seconds.
Watcher.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Finish that thing off. Wait, are they immune to being...
Uh-huh.
That thing's down. Right. After this one. No, not you. You're still doing this. You.
I'm ready.
On to the next one.
Hey there.
Ready, Watcher.
You. Focus this. You.
Hey.
You know what? Finish that thing off.
Hey.
Never mind. Do it. How are we looking on this? Disintegrate?
That's how it's gonna go?
I don't think I've got anything else to give you.
I'm ready.
What I was going for?
The fact that these things are able to independently throw rocks is kind of impressive, actually. If they weren't trying to kill me, I'd be impressed. No. What does that say? Misses. It's using a heal.
Yeah?
That's nice. Oh, it's dead.
Be more careful.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Okay, it didn't hit.
Ready, Watcher.
Bullseye. I'm ready.
That looked like it hurt.
I shall end this.
Wait, so what was in that corner? I guess it makes sense that you can't charm it, although it does have its own separate brain.
And that's how it's...
If it is an octopus, I guess it might be a squid. It didn't take any disintegration. I thought it was dead. I genuinely thought that was it dying.
It seems other abominations lie at the depths.
Sure.
Hey,
It does, doesn't it?
I'll take a look.
We are not starting another fight, but if I can end the stream with it right next to the... Okay, we're going to just stand here. We're just going to save. And we'll call it there. Next time, we probably finish the DLC. Which means we'll get even closer to actually finishing the game. But until then, I hope you have a good couple of days. I'll see you on Friday. Maybe at a weird time. It's weird because I've got that day off. So I might want to do my stream a bit earlier. But we'll see. It'll be a chill. We won't be doing story stuff anyway. So if you miss it, it'll be sad. But luckily you won't miss like actual story related stuff. Because we're not starting the patch quest yet. I want to have access to everything I can have access here before going into the next ones, or at least until I get bored. So I'll see you on Friday for that Guild Wars 2. I'll see you at Monday for whether we feel like. That one also might be at a weird time because I have that day off as well, but we'll see on that one. That one's a bit less likely to be at a weird time. And I'll see you next Wednesday for more of this. But until then, ta-ta, bye-bye.